Shalom, 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 family. Peace and blessings. All praises to the Most High. Giving acknowledgement to Mama Ruach, which is wisdom, which is the Holy Spirit. Giving acknowledgement to King Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Jesus. Family, I'm back at you with another video. Today's topic is going to be about Shambhala and Aghaarta. Salakia if I'm mispronouncing Aghaarta. But basically, we're going to be talking about the subterranean world, the inner core of Earth, okay? And the mysteries that is inside of Earth. Let's jump straight into it. Let's flow in the spirit. Let's get celestial, family. Let's go. So the first book we have here is Shambhala and Aghaarta by Dr. York. Go get it, family. So there's a question asked here. Well, what and where is Shambhala and Aghaarta? Answer. What and where is Shambhala and Aghaarta, you ask? Shambhala is the capital of the biggest subterranean world. This palace of illumination within the earth has a central sun, which is 600 miles in diameter. The inner city, let me go back. So the core, the inner earth has a sun. The inner city is called Aghaarta, meaning through the hole. The temple within the subterranean world is called the Golden Palace, or in Arabic, Wahala, meaning place of illumination, or with the golden aura, which is located in the capital called Shambhala, meaning scented by Allah, scented by the Most High. Shambhala is a combination of the words Shamba, meaning scent, and Allah, which gives you the most beautiful sense of Allah. One of the most outstanding characteristics of Shambhala is that those beings who visit or live in Shambhala bodies carry a unique sweet scents. It is a scent of the presence of Allah, the Most High. Shambhala itself is the holy place where the earthly world links with the higher states of consciousness. So right now, you should be raising your consciousness to new levels. The city, Shambhala, is also known as Esera. There are also crafts that come from the center of the earth. So we have chariots that come from the center of the earth. As a matter of fact, many crafts seen by people on the surface comes from various caverns beneath the planet Earth. Kabbalah is a galactical United Nations as opposed to an Earth United Nations. Shambhala has the largest library and medical library on this side of the galaxy. Shambhala has climate control. There are no volcanoes and earthquakes. So you telling me that inside the Earth has the largest library and medical library and no volcanoes and earthquakes? Environment control implies that there is disease control. There are no years, months, and days, being that the sun is in the center of the inner world and the planet is not moving around anything. There is no war and no speciesism, which is short for racism. So when we're reading this book, we would be on here all day dissecting it. But for you to get in Shambhala or Aghaarta, you have to have a pure heart. You have to be having a high frequency around you, a high aura around you to even get to Shambhala. And I'm going to prove that here in a second. Let's go to here, the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, the Atlanteans. And I'm sharing you the research that we have found. So let's get into it. Let's figure out where the halls of Amenti is, okay? The halls of Amenti are peculiar among hidden spaces of the earth in that they are not in this octave of material vibration, but are in a fold of space set aside from all other space. So we have to know this goes back to you vibrating up. It is not in the material vibration. Okay? This is a celestial thing that you have to know before you go to Shambhala. They have a direct connection with the positive and negative polarities of Yakarmi. Their approximate location and relationship to the earth is beneath what? Relationship to the earth is beneath Atlantis, but one has to move out of this space fold to enter. There are various places where this can be accomplished. Sulphur Springs, Oklahoma, Mount Shasta, California, Mictlan, South America, Shambhala, Tibet, Great Pyramid, Egypt, Black Forest, Germany, Benares, India, Atlas Mountains, Africa. The far past time is the first cycle, which is fixed in past space time, and is that particular period just after the negative descended on man and bound him in the material plane. And what is the Most High doing right now? He's unbounding us to the material plane. We are going up spiritually, celestially. We are being released from the old material plane as you know it. We are going to higher frequencies. We are starting to activate and be celestial beings, receiving your light body. Okay? Let's get into it, deep into the earth. So we know that the halls of Amenti is where? Deep inside of the earth. Followed I then the path, and this is on page 7, okay? And the last page that I read from was page 27. So we're on page 7, okay? Followed I then the path to the star planes. Followed I then the pathway to light. Deep into Earth's heart. Deep into Earth's heart. Deep into Earth's heart. I followed the pathway, learning the secrets below as above. Below as above. Learning the pathway to the halls of Amenti. Learning the law that balances the world. To Earth's hidden chambers. Pierce I by my wisdom. Deep, deep, deep through the earth's crust. Deep, deep, deep through the earth's crust into the pathway. Hidden for ages from the children of men. Unveiled before me. Ever more wisdom until I've reached a new knowledge. What do you think is happening right now, family? You are receiving the mysteries because you are vibrating up to the new knowledge of inner core knowledge. Found that all is part of an all. Found that all is part of an all. All of this, everything goes back to the Most High. Great and yet greater than all that we know. Search I infinity heart through the ages. Deep and yet deeper. More mysteries I found. Deeper and deeper. When we rise our frequency up, we're going to be able to go into earth, into a new world, deeper and deeper and deeper. The Most High is going to give us more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that the mysteries that He has for you. All praises to the Most High. Now we're going to be on page 80. And this goes back to how you have to shed darkness before you can even get this knowledge. Okay? You have to do all your shadow work for you to even get this knowledge. People think that's living in the world, even also in Israel, that you just believe and you're going to have all the mysteries, or the kingdom, you already made the kingdom. being stagnant. You cannot be stagnant. You have to seek the Father everywhere. Whichever the Father leads you, you need to be going. List ye, O man, to deep hidden wisdom, lost to the world since the time of the dwellers, lost and forgotten by men of this age. Know ye this earth is but a portal, guarded by powers unknown to man? Yet the dark lords hide the entrance that leads to the heaven-born land. Know ye, the way to the spirit of Arulu is guarded by barriers, open only to light-born man. You got to shed the flesh and what? Receive your light body to even go there. Let's go. Go where? Into earth. Okay? Upon earth, I am the holder of the keys to the gates of the sacred land. Command I by the powers beyond me to leave the keys to the world of man. Before I depart, I give ye the secrets of how ye may rise from the bondage of darkness. Cast off the feathers of flesh that have bound you. What? Cast off the darkness, the feathers of flesh have bound you. Rise from the darkness into the light. Know ye, the soul must be cleansed of its darkness, ere ye may enter the portals of light. So you have to shed that darkness and receive what? Your light body, man. All praises to the Most High. Listen up, family. Know ye, the soul must be cleansed of its darkness, ere ye may enter the portals of light. Thus I establish among you the mysteries, so that the secrets may always be found. Hey, though men may fall into darkness, always the light will shine as a guide, hidden in darkness, veiled in symbols. Always the way to the portal will be found. Man in the future will deny the mysteries, but always the way the seeker will find. You have to seek the Most High. You can't be stagnant. You have to do all of your shadow work. You have to get rid of all the darkness in you. And you must shed what? You must shed your flesh and receive what? Your light body to go where? Inside of earth. To what? Receive the mysteries. All right. Now we're going to be on page 75. Okay. Let's talk about the key to Shambhala. Now give I the key to Shambhala, the place where my brothers live in the darkness. Darkness, but filled with light of the sun. Darkness of earth, but light of the spirit. Guides for ye when my day is done. Leave thou thy body as I have taught thee. Leave thou thy body as I have taught thee. There's celestial things going on, family. Pass to the barriers of the deep hidden place. Stand before the gates and their guardians. Command thy entrance by these words. Here's a mystery, family. Listen good. Command thy entrance by these words. I am the light, and me is no darkness. Free am I of the bondage of night. Open thou the way of the 12 and the 1, so I may pass to the realm of wisdom. When they refuse thee, as surely they will, command them to open by these words of power. Listen up. You're getting a mystery right here, family. I am the light. For me are no barriers. Open. I command by the secrets of secrets. Edom el ahim sabat zer adam. Then if thy words have been truth of the highest, open for thee, the barriers will fall. So family, there are things that we must know. There are things that we must know to say to keep going, to pass the guardians. Okay? Now I leave thee, my children. down, yet up. To the hall shall I go. When ye the way to me, my children, truly my brothers shall be ye become. So there's a mystery, family. To get into Shambhala, this is what you must know. At least have it be in your heart. And I'm going to bring something out later in the next video. There's things that we must know, family. There's not just believing and you going to make it. We must seek the Father in all things, wherever he leads you. There's things that you must know to get past the guardians. Okay? That's where we at? That's in the Emerald Tablets. Here's another source. This is out of what is this? Salakia, family. The Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall. All right. In his Iniquities of the Jews, Josephus writes that Adam had forewarned his descendants that sinful humanity would be destroyed by a deluge in order to preserve their science and philosophy. The children of Seth therefore raised two pillars, one of brick and the other of stone, on which were inscribed the keys to their knowledge. The patriarch Enoch, whose name means the initiator, is evidently a personification of the Son, since he lived 365 years. He also constructed an underground temple. Consisting of 9 vaults, one beneath the other, placing in the deepest vault a triangular tablet of gold bearing upon it the absolute and ineffable name of a deity. According to some accounts, Enoch made 2 golden deltas. The larger he placed upon the white cubical altar and the lowest vault, and the smaller he gave into the keeping of his son, Methuselah. Salakia if I'm destroying his son's name, who did the actual construction work of the brick chambers, according to the pattern revealed to his father by the Most High, and the form and arrangements of these vaults. Enoch epitomized the 9 spheres of the ancient mysteries and the 9 sacred stratas of the earth, through which the initiate must pass to reach the flaming spirit dwelling in its central core. There's another mystery. Strata of the earth through which the initiate must pass to reach the flaming spirit dwelling in its central core. According to Freemasonic symbolism, Enoch, fearing that all knowledge of the sacred mysteries would be lost at the time of the deluge, erected the 2 columns mentioned in the quotation. Upon the metal column in appropriate allegorical symbols, he engraved the secret reaching, and upon the marble column placed an inscription stating that a short distance away a priceless treasure would be discovered in the subterranean vault. Come on, family. We going into the earth. I want y'all to know that right now. For us to get these mysteries, we going inside of earth, in the spirit, in your light body. After having thus faithfully completed his labors, Enoch was translated from the brow of Mount Morah. In time, the location of the secret vaults was lost. But after the lapse of ages, there came another builder. Who is that builder, family? An initiate after the order of Enoch. And he, while laying the foundations for another temple to the great architect of the universe, discovered the long lost vaults and the secrets contained within. I'm going to let you know, family, this is going to be us. we are going to receive the mysteries again, family. Yes. When you receive your light body, whoever the brother over there, the brother might be in Africa, the brother might be in Australia, whoever the brothers are that's going to get their light bodies, that the Most High feels that's worthy to get the mysteries, here you go. We're going to have to go into the inner earth to get more mysteries, family, when you receive your light body. All praises to the Most High. And this is the Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall. And family, these books that I'm coming out of, Dr. York, let me give you a little background with him and Manly P. Hall. Just a quick little background. These guys were Freemasons, Shriners. Okay? These lodges paid for anything for these brothers to go all over the world to receive this knowledge. So you have to understand that these brothers have our mysteries. They traveled all over the world and received our mysteries. And Dr. York came out and told all the mysteries. Okay? This is why they locked him up. Because he denounced the wickedness of being a Freemason and he wanted to look after his people. So he revealed all the mysteries and they locked him up. All right. So now I want to go and talk about the Rainbow City. I want to talk about the Rainbow City that's inside of the earth. Let's get it. Question: is the story of Rainbow City real? I got a little bit to read, so bear with me, family. Keep following along, because this is going to set up the next video. There is a city within the inner earth called Rainbow City that was first discovered in 1942 AD by a professional musician named Emery. Emery was assigned to the search of what he calls the Ancient Three, and he spent months flying over the Antarctic looking for clues. When Emery discovered the Rainbow City, he sent a message to a couple named Mr. and Mrs. William Heffernan of San Francisco, Slovakia, now believed to be living in Rainbow City with 2,000 other people. The Heffernans wanted to learn more about the Ancient Three, and little by little, in their psychic conversation with Emery, they heard the story of the three and the concealed history of the human race. Countless millions of years ago, Emery told them humanity ruled an empire of planets stretching over 100 galaxies. At some point in their conquest, the ancient humans encountered the race which was to become their deadly enemy, the snake people, and the ancient battled for 1,000 years, with the advantage passing first to one side, then to the other. These snake people are the reptilians, family. However, it became clear that the snake people had won. They chased the human race from planet to planet, scattering the remnants of the human empire to a few lonely worlds. One of them was the planet Lamu, Mars. So Lamu is Mars, known as the Red Planet. For hundreds of generations, the planet Lamu served as a hospitable home of the ancients. However, as time passed, the ancient realized Mars was dying. Its oxygen and water were slowly evaporating into space. The great ruler of Mars sent a fleet of spaceships to Earth to investigate its potential as a new home. The scouting party returned full of praise for the planet Earth, especially the subtropical Antarctic continent. So the great ruler told several thousand of his subjects they were to leave and prepare the way on the new world. they settled in Antarctica. So why do they not want us, all the governments in the world, to go to Antarctica? I'm going to show you why. And built 7 great cities there, molded after the city in Mars. Each had a distinctive color and was called the Green City or the Blue City or the Red City. The greatest of all was Rainbow City. It was called this because it was constructed entirely of plastic and all colors of the rainbow. Rainbow City sat deserted for millions of years. It alone of the 7 cities was free of ice. And this is in Antarctica, family. The Rainbow City is in Antarctica. For hot springs beneath the city kept it and the surrounding valley at room temperature. Encircled by walls of ice, then 1,000 feet high, Rainbow City has remained hidden from Antarctica explorers to this day, except for Emery and his band. They occupied the city and found it consisted of 6 levels, 1 on the surface and 5 beneath it. Since the technology of the ancients was infinitely superior to that of surface dwellers, the city was found with all its incredible machinery running as well as it had when the city was built 2.5 million years ago. So who built this city, family? And what do they have to do with Israel? That's what you should be questioning. Let's get into it. Many people don't know it. However, plastic is a relatively new product to humans. Plastic was introduced to you no more than 50 years ago. So ask yourself, how did they get plastic to build this city? It is one of the many things that was given to you by extraterrestrial beings. And here's a picture of where Rainbow City is in Antarctica. Okay? The approximate location of Rainbow City under Antarctica. According to the author Robert Dickoff, a, a race of outer space invaders built the tunnels long before the Great Noahic Deluge. They were Martians. He says Martians who came to Earth and colonized it many thousands of years ago. They were warlike and built the tunnels as a great defensive system in case of an atomic or interplanetary war. Rainbow City, says Dickoff, was one of the 7 magnificent cities built by the outer space invaders. All the cities were encased in miles of ice. When the earth tilted and the flood came, all the cities that is except one, Rainbow City, was near the opening, the great door leading into the inferior of the earth. Warmth from the interior kept Rainbow City from freezing over. The Rainbow City people still use this city as a spaceship base. So who are these people? Who are these celestial beings still using Rainbow City? Let's get into it. Isn't the story of the Rainbow City the same as the Ritzians, the Anunnaki? The Ritzians right here, they are the Anunnaki when they had to leave their planet Ritz. So who's down there in Rainbow City vibrating up right now with a different aura? It's the Anunnaki, okay? Answer. Yes, the story of Rainbow City and they having to flee their planet and find salvation on other planets is not a new one. It is the story of the beings called the Rizians, also known as the Anunnaki, Elohim, having to leave their planet and take refuge on Mars in the Milky Way, on Kaimar, and Arcturus on Kaitum, and Palladians on Hamdun, and in Orion and Manzil. This is where they got their story from. The Anunnaki are a supreme race of beings whose name is Dynir and the cuneiform language. Let's see what the Anunnaki look like. Let's get a description. They are dark greenish brown skinned beings like olives with supreme nine ether hair. Hold on. They are dark greenish brown skinned beings like olives with supreme nine ether hair texture, or what you call kinky or kingy hair. What people have this type of description? Israel. What people have this type of description here? They look like humans with a few expectations, such as their eyes. Some of the Anunnaki eyes are exponentially larger than that of humans. They are of such an advanced state that if you confronted one of them with a weapon, they would let you shoot them rather than hurt you. So let's see what they look like, family. I knew. Oh, you dumb? Inky? That look like Israel to me. Does this not look like Israel? Are you not putting two and two together? That the Anunnaki has something to do with Israel? Are you not putting two to two together? Could this be, family, the celestial story of Israel? And I'm going to tell you, this is the celestial story of Israel. In my next video, be looking out for it. And I'm going to break it down, family. Most High willing. So these are your Anunnaki. These are your beings. Your supreme beings with nine ether hair reigning where? In Rainbow City. Still to this day, at this time, at this moment. Still the shams that fly over Zion, that visit myself on the daily. These are your celestial family. Look at this brother right here. You brothers wearing this hat right now. Someone watching this video is wearing this hat right now. Come on. Come on. And I'm going to close out on that, family, because I have some beautiful information. That's our celestial story, family. Everything that the Most High has left is for us. Anything and everything in any religion is us. You have to free your mind. Anything and everything is us. We are formless beings. We created everything. But with all that being said, family, be looking out for more videos. The more knowledge we bring out, the faster this wicked kingdom falls. And it is falling rapidly. So all praises to the Most High. Giving acknowledgement to Mama Ruach, which is wisdom, which is the Holy Spirit. And giving acknowledgement to King Yahushai, who the world calls Jesus. Family, we ain't done yet. I got some mind-blowing information for you. Stay tuned, family. I love you all.